Launch day for The Girl Who Wrote on Water is coming up fast. August 1st will be with us before we know it. So I thought I'd give you a little sneak peek in the middle of the story. Ready? Darius shucked off her tunic, trousers, and undergarments and let them fall to the tiled floor. Such a relief to be free of them and of the sweat and dirt that stiffened what had once been soft fabric. She'd worn those clothes since the cataclysm. Was that only 6 days ago? She stepped into the bath, hissing as the heat scalded her still frosty toes. She slid into the scented water's embrace, the scents of jasmine and lemon soothing her frayed nerves like her mother's lullabies. She was weary, so weary. Traveling in winter was always taxing, even without enduring a cataclysm and avalanches and making yourself deaf. She'd have to be more careful the next time she used her magic. Resting her head on the rim of the tub, she let the warmth seep into her aching muscles. The gentle lapping of the water against the tub side slowed her jangled thoughts. Then Lady Aspasia's stricken face sprang into her mind, and her stomach churned. What kind of monster would slit the throat of an infant? Who was behind the assassinations? Surely not the Dujanus cousin. She couldn't remember how close a relation he was to the royals. That would be something Kellebec would know. She smirked. Kellebec would enjoy showing off his knowledge of the Nafplian family tree. She'd humor him. Listening to him spew information that might prove to be useful would be a small price to pay for his incessant complaints. Was her father telling her she could make a binding treaty in order to secure an alliance? That thought made her heart flutter. Perhaps she could get by with making a tentative agreement, pending the Emperor's approval. As heir of Sinar, her word should carry some weight. Daria reached for the sponge and wiped her neck, then her arms. Another question remained. Should she tell the Nafplians about the cursed Prince of Malch, and that Istvan had accompanied Eliana to free him? The Amatosian king had kept that knowledge secret, not wanting to reveal any weakness to his neighbors. But it didn't matter anymore. There was no Mythos left for the surrounding countries to invade. A rap from the other room made Daria stiffen. When the sound wasn't repeated, she leaned back and rested her head on the tub's rim. Rashida must have shut the wardrobe door a little too sharply. There are too many questions. She should hurry and dress so she could discuss matters with Sophia Bahadir and Kellebec before the meeting. But the warm water soothed her aching limbs and made her want to wallow in its embrace. The idea of climbing out of the bath into the chilly air seemed like too much of an effort. Just a few more minutes. Daria let her eyelids droop. Light footsteps approached. Without opening her eyes, Daria asked, "Rashida, are my clothes ready?" Strong hands grasped Daria's head and thumped it against the side of the tub. Stinging pain made her gasp. Dark spots flickered in front of her eyes. Then the hand seized her shoulders and shoved her under the water.